distance, and in this we've got Zola Budd having her first real test in this country, because in opposition to Zola there, number 8, Christine Benning, just outside the British 1500-metre record the other day that she herself set some years ago, and also there wearing number 11 is Christina Boxer, who set new record figures for 1500 metres in Gateshead just a few days ago, and who of course is the 800-metre record holder as well. So Miss Budd really faces opposition that will test her to the limit tonight. 2,000 metres, 4 laps of the track, 5 laps of the track rather, and the British record held by Wendy Sly at 5:42.15. The world record 5:33.5, Puicha of Romania. 5 laps of the track. Right to the outside, big Jill Howard from America goes up. 7th in the American 1500 metres trial.
5 minutes 42.15 by Wendy Sly.
Boxer back following Zola Budd, and so too Christine Benning. Number 1 is Ruth Speeth, who's an Aldershot clubmate of Zola Budd, and Zola Budd, very much a front runner, is uncomfortable in the pack and gets out of trouble straight away. So it's Jill Howarth leading, Zola Budd in 2nd place, and Christine Benning shadowing her all the way. Boxer looking at Benning, she's got her in her sights as well, and they're both following Budd through. Jill Howarth leading, number 4 on the curb there is Carol Bradford of Clevedon, and a word now from Brendan Foster.
Well, this is one of the first times I can remember where a women's race actually captures the imagination like this one has, and we've got a real classic confrontation between Zola Budd, who we know is a good, strong front runner, and Christine Benning and Chris Boxer, who are both known as 1500-metre runners, and even Chris Boxer, who's well known as an 800-metre runner. So they're both taking their position behind Zola Budd, and this is a good event for them to clash, because 1500 metres one would favour Chris Boxer, and 3000 metres one would favour Zola Budd. So it's all to do for Zola Budd to see if she can run the finish out of these other two girls, and she's setting about it quite methodically. They're moving up alongside the leader.
And in fact, they're almost on a world record pace. The first lap was 66 seconds, just outside a world record pace. Still Howarth, the American, leading. Zola Budd in 2nd place. Christine Benning is 3rd. Number 4 in 4th place is Bradford of Clevedon. And Boxer tracking Benning all the way. Sound pacemaking by Jill Howarth. She's got a best time in 1500 metres of 4:14. But she's obviously doing a very good job here. And in fact, Zola Budd slightly losing touch with the pacemaker as they come round now to complete 2 laps, 3 to go. And rather surprising that Zola Budd hasn't gone with the pace. They seem to be slowing. Benning in 3rd place, Boxer is 4th, Bradford 5, coming through is Tooby now. Also there is Ruth Speed. And 2:12.75 at 2 laps. And that is still almost on world record pace. But the chasing group have slackened the pace.
Well, the pace has slowed noticeably there because the pacemaker started to pull away from the group, but now you can see Zola Budd starting to attack the race and starting to stretch down the back straight. They're coming up with 2.5 laps to go, and this is the area where Zola has got to do the damage if he's going to just get rid of these other 2 girls, because I would think that on the last lap, on the last 200 metres, both these other girls might be able to out-sprint Zola Budd, but she's going about it positively. She's pushing on, and the other 2 girls who are very experienced internationally, we haven't really seen Zola Budd in an international competition of this kind of strength. But you can see Chris Benning's getting confident, moving outside Zola Budd, and they're not going to let her dominate the race, possibly.
The atmosphere at the Palace, unbelievable. It's absolutely packed, and this ladies' race has really caught the imagination. We don't know how Zola Budd will react to pressure. In South Africa, she's never been under pressure. Neither has she been under pressure on the track, at least in this country. 2 laps to go. The time, 3:21.5. And again, they're just outside world record pace. The world record held by Puicha of Romania, 5:33.5. And Budd just lengthening her stride slightly, barefooted tonight, and she always seems to me to be more fluent when she's running without shoes. In 2nd place is Benning, 3rd is Boxer, and as they gather themselves with a lap and a half to go, a quick word from Brendan.
This is the crucial point of the race for Zola Budd, because she's 600 metres from the end, and this is where she can draw the finish out of the other 2. But if they can hang on with her for the next 300 metres, I think we've got a really exciting race.
Well, they tucked in there, and she's there to be shot at now. And of course, we've no idea whether she can accelerate at the finish, but she's run the race the hard way from the front, and she hasn't shaken Benning and Boxer off her tail. Coming round with 400 metres to go. And the crowd on tiptoe. 4 minutes 29 at the bell. Again, just a second outside, or second and a half outside world record pace, so they're going to be very close indeed. But it's about racing and not about records. And Zola Budd lengthens her stride again. Benning follows. Boxer now beginning to move down the back straight. And Benning is in trouble. Zola Budd accelerating again. And Benning is off the pace and Boxer goes second. Just over 200 metres to go. And Boxer now in the position to attack. And Zola Budd kicks again. And she really is a racer, we know that now. Boxer still waits in second place. And Budd lengthens her stride again. She's trying to break Boxer. And Boxer tucked in there. What's she got left? Budd versus Boxer. 80 metres to go. And here's Boxer on the near side and Budd responds. A tremendous run by the little girl. And she's still going and going away. Zola Budd confirms her international status. What a run. Boxer second, Benning third, and the world record has gone. 5:33.17, and we've seen a little girl here who's not just a talent, but also a racing talent, a true international racing talent. She's been tested to the full tonight, and she hasn't been found wanting. Just listen to this crowd. Well, Boxer must have been very, very close to the old world record. She hasn't been disgraced there. And she'll be going for 1,500 metres, while this young lady will be going for the Olympic 3,000 metres. And the message will be flashed around the world. Zola Budd is no myth. This is a true competitor. What a reception she's getting. Only just 18. And of course, she set a world best for 5,000 metres in South Africa, which wasn't recognised because it was outside the IAAF rules. But now she's set a world record beyond any doubt at all. Down in front of the Jubilee stand in the back straight, which is absolutely jam solid. Well, she'll have to get used to this sort of treatment. She looked a little puzzled there for a moment and taken it back. And what a reception she's going to get when she gets back in front of the main stand. I must say, I think it's quite noticeable that she seems to flow more freely when she's running barefoot. And I've no doubt at all that most people will tell her to get on and run that way. This is the way she runs best. And look now at the main stand. Any doubts Zola Budd may have had about whether she could please a British crowd of an answer tonight. And they've stood up, 16,000, 17,000 of them, and applauded her all the way around the track. Well now...